Brookfield Zoo Chicago says it is making progress with a critically endangered species thanks to attention from Bad Bunny.
Dane Placco joins us live from the zoo to explain what this is all about. Dane.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys a story about a little-known toad and a very well-known, perhaps you might say famous, bunny. Bad Bunny, in fact. And now he and the Brookfield Zoo are working to keep that toad from going extinct.
I brought two animals for us to look at here. So this is one of the female Puerto Rican crested toads. So it's a much larger animal than the males. And that's just so they can lay a lot of eggs.
Mike Masellis of the Brookfield Zoo shows us two of the 30 Puerto Rican crested toads they keep here at the zoo as part of a breeding and conservation program that's been going on for years. This year they mated two pairs of the toads, which produced 1,762 tadpoles that have already been shipped to Puerto Rico and released into the wild. Now, Brookfield is one of 20 zoos across the country involved in this conservation effort, which is critically needed because at one point the toads were thought to be extinct in Puerto Rico. They're the only species of toad native to the island, but have been decimated by habitat loss, climate change, and competition from invasive toad species. Now, the crested toad and the efforts to save it were not very well known until this year, when Puerto Rican music superstar Bad Bunny featured them on his latest album and also produced a short documentary about the loss of Puerto Rican culture and wildlife. That video featured an animated Puerto Rican crested toad that interacts with real-life characters, and it has suddenly made the toad an overnight cultural sensation.
And they featured an animated Puerto Rican crested toad, which has made these tremendously popular recently, which is great because critically endangered animals, particularly small animals like toads and invertebrates and fishes, really need all the attention that they can get because so many of the endangered species out there in the world are maybe nondescript. Cute to me, I guess, but maybe not to everybody.
Now, Masellis tells us he doesn't know whether Bad Bunny himself is aware of the preservation efforts here at the Brookfield Zoo, but he says he has an open invitation, a standing invitation to come and check it out. Live in Brookfield, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
I am certain his Chicago fans will let him know.
They would love that. Absolutely. Thank you, Dane.